That's such a pretty building. Okay, I saw this video on my feed and I was like, okay, I definitely gotta react to this. Alright, British Caribbean guy who's an American citizen reacts to this.
Ragazzi, what Italian city do you think I'm visiting? Well,
Also a Russian fanboy.
we have Italy here at home in Russia.
Never heard of this city before. This is why I was like,
Probably you're wondering, how is it possible? The answer is Yoshkar Ola. This is Russia's Republic of Mariel. The former head of Mariel, Leonid Markelov, just loved to travel around Europe and at some point decided to Europeanize his city. He commissioned the construction of buildings and monuments directly copying famous European structures, creating a surreal and unrealistic architecture.
oh my gosh. Which area of Russia is this in? We got the commie blocks right behind it though.
Belgium, but I was told that Brugge is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, but not the most beautiful. Look at this.
Bro, the fact that I've never heard of this before up until now. Wow. Bro, damn. This is... Yeah, bro, this is the type of Russia that I want to see when I visit, bro. Like, forget about Moscow. Forget about Moscow. Everybody, Moscow, Moscow, Moscow. Nah, bro. I want to actually see, like, other cities, bro. Always tired of people saying, oh, the only thing Russia has is Moscow. That's not true. That's not true. Like, that's such a pretty building.
Tower, the Kremlin, cathedrals. I would like to say that I feel like in Moscow, but it feels like Disneyland. The governor's goal was to transform the city.
It looks more like the cathedral in St. Petersburg.
Visitors to its fairy tale-like setting. And this paramount project was undertaken despite the near total exhaustion of the region's resources. Well, it's up to you to decide
Wow.
what you think of this architectural phenomenon. Let me know your opinion in the comments. The Mari people from all over Russia came here today, and now there will be a parade through the whole city. Mari from so many different regions are here. Oh, it seems like I'm taking part in the parade, and nobody noticed that I'm not Mari. By the way, some people told me that I do look like Mari, so maybe that's why they didn't notice. Also, everybody around me is speaking the Mari language, and I don't understand anything.
Yeah. I noticed that they weren't speaking Russian because I'm like, wait a minute. They're speaking, but I'm not understanding anything.
But that's cool.
This is... Bro, look at all of these flags, bro. Bro, sometimes I forget how many like ethnic groups are in Russia. Freaking, what was it? Like over 100 and something. Golly, bro, so many ethnic groups, bro. Yo, this is such a vibe, bro. This is like actually like such a vibe. Yeah, bro. Sovietsky Rayon. Huh? Soviet. What? Why does that say Soviet region? What? Sorry, I was like reading this. Sample. That's interesting.
The Mari are Finno-Ugric people and one of the most ancient peoples of Central Russia. There are approximately 500,000 Mari worldwide. Most of them live in the Volga and Ural regions of Russia. For centuries, the Mari have preserved their original pagan religion, and in this regard, they can be considered the last true pagans in Europe. The holiday Pilyadishpaya, the festival of flowers in
That's kind of, it's kind of interesting to me because Russia really heavy on that Christianity. I don't think I've ever heard Russia, unless I'm just ignorant to this history. I don't know, but I've never heard Russia like targeting or prosecuting like non-Christian people at all. I don't think I've ever heard that, come to think of it, actually. Like the only time I ever hear like people being targeted in this region due to religion was when I did that old believers reaction, but those were Christians. And back when the Soviet Union used to be a country and openly targeted Christianity. But the Soviet Union is in Russia, so I'm talking like Russia. Like even did the Russian Empire even like, did they even like care about like non-Christian people? I don't even think the Russian Empire even like cared about them that much. No, I don't know. I genuinely do not. Like, the more I think about it, the more it really makes me wonder. Like, I'm actually curious.
Mari. It's a national holiday in the Republic that symbolizes summer rebirth of nature and celebrates Mari culture. I just entered the festival and they gave me this Mari dish, Shurasham Melani, which is a Mari pie with 4 types of porridge. Barley, corn,
porridge,
and millet. To everyone, obviously.
Ага, спасибо.
А вы Марика?
Да.
А как сказать привет?
Салам лиже.
Салам лиже. А как дела?
Кузе паша.
Кузе паша. Как сказать отлично?
Сай, пеш сай.
Пеш сай. А как сказать подпишитесь на мой канал?
Возавша, моен каналшке. Возавша.
Возавша.
Моен каналшке.
Моен каналшке.
У меня вкуснее получается. Я сейчас у них расспросила для любопытства. Я говорю, вы на чем это крупу-то варите? 50 на 50, молоко и вода. А мы замачиваем.
Yo, porridge. Yo, this got me hungry for some porridge. Oh my gosh, I haven't had porridge in years, ever since I moved to America from Barbados. Oh my gosh. Yo, I need some porridge right now.
Вот так правильнее. Что это такое?
Это пиво чувашское.
Оно безалкогольное?
Безалкогольное. Свежеприготовлено, напиток летний.
Очень вкусно. Это какой-то фруктовый квас как будто.
Очень класс. Yo, bro, this got my stomach growling, bro. I'm not even. Yo, this is.
This is a traditional Mari sport named Черемыс Кучедалмаш, which is wrestling with belts.
This is cool. You know, I saw this like comment, right? And you know, I don't know if I like should say it. It wasn't a comment on my YouTube comment, but it was like a comment on a TikTok. It was like this American dude who was in Ukraine, and this dude was like, "Oh, I hate all Russians," blah 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 blah. I'm like, I didn't even like bother replying to the comment. The comment was so stupid. I was like, bro, my brother in Christ. I mean, he's American. I'm not even surprised. But I'm like, bro, my brother in Christ. Like, go just step foot in Russia. You don't even have to step foot in Russia. Just go watch a couple of videos on like actual Russian people, bro. Like these dudes, these people are literally just living, like. It's like, I don't understand why so many people just hate Russians for no reason. It's so absurd, bro. It's like these people are just doing nothing but living, just like everybody else, man. They're not even doing anything. That's crazy. I don't know. It's just like, this just makes me think about that. I'm like, look at these people. They're just living how they usually live, bruh. Freaking not worried about anything else other than their cultural stuff and whatnot, or whatever else they got going on. It's like, how can you hate this? Now, they're not ethnically Russian, of course, but they are Russian in it that they are, well, a part of Russia. I'm pretty sure this is Eastern Slavic cultural traditional clothing here. Like, bruh, how can you hate this? Like, what reason?
And this was Yoshkar Ola. For some reason, the ex-governor of the republic destroyed all their architecture to replace it by buildings in Italian, Belgium, and German stuff. Sometimes we think that the best or better things are somewhere there, in Italy, Belgium, or somewhere else. And we don't appreciate this. So I'm glad to have visited Filidish Payrem holiday and to see the Mari culture, and this is what should be preserved, in my opinion.
Like I said, how could anyone hate Russia? It's the largest country in the world. The largest country in the world with so much to offer. So much to offer. And I hear morons who say, "Oh, I'll never visit Russia. Oh, Russia." Bro, you sound so freaking ugh, whatever. Anyways, if you have any more videos like this, especially if you like my reaction, definitely comment it in the comments below. Honestly, this is interesting. I gotta like do more videos like this on Russia. One, because I need to like plan where exactly am I gonna like visit Russia, because Russia has so many places to visit. I mean, I have like 2 cities in mind when I go visit Russia. Because yes, I will be visiting Russia. I'm not gonna say when, but I will be visiting Russia. All I'm gonna just say is like, bro, like when you used to see me like speaking Russian more, and more comfortably, is like, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But that could be anytime. That quite literally could be anytime. So good luck with that. But anyways, subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. I'm not really doing like suggestions right now, mostly because one, you know, I'm still like dealing with this like wisdom teeth infection that happened to me. So I'm kind of just doing videos on my own. For those of you wondering why you're not doing suggestions right now. 2, I need to go and pivot my content to other stuff. Because, you know, you got to do that. You got to do that. But anyways, go check out my other videos on Russia, because I have a lot more. In fact, that's kind of insane that I don't have much more reactions on Russia. I really need to do more reactions on Russia. But anyways, goodbye.